of the competition so far. So long Russia have battled it out with Romania, only to lose out in the last few rotations. Now with her first vault.
But those long legs, tremendous levers, so difficult for her to hold them round. The Yurchenko 1.5 twist, we saw her come to grief in warm-up. Obviously she's hoping, see, just under-rotated. Can't create enough rotation for those long legs, long levers. Difficult sport for her to try and get the extra. Really, she could have done without trying to put in the extra half twist.
Well, a most gracious escape, but that really does put the pressure. One of the most experienced competitors here. Khorkina, now 20 years of age, competitor and medalist in Atlanta. The World Championships of '97, the European Championships of '98, and a competitor, clearly Monica, motivated to go to her second Olympic Games, and particularly in the A-bars will be one of the competitors that will start as pre-competition favourite no matter what the outcome of these World Championships.
You know, I noticed a great difference in the Russians' tactics over the last few years, because there was a time when they wouldn't have put Khorkina out on the floor if they didn't think she could retain the title, where now they'll put her out on the floor as a team player. She may well lose the title. She's still a great gymnast. It just happens that there are others who are better. But at one time they would not admit to that type of defeat and should have been left at home. But I think she can kiss goodbye to the potential of a title. But no weeping to be done. Just go back to the drawing board and work a little harder. She's probably a little bit miffed. Not the happiest face around at the moment.
Well, was that her second vault that we saw, or was she deciding not to take a second vault? I would imagine that that was the second vault that we were picking up, and we should be given her average score of the two. And, well, rest assured that disappointment is not for her own personal performance, that is for the rest of her teammates and Team Russia. How many years is it that Romania have kept Russia at bay?
Since '94.
Since '94. How about that? So, coming very close, getting a fantastic start. Clearly a point plus ahead of Romania after their first rotation, but now the pressure starts to tell. And, well, just to remind you, 5 take to the apparatus, 4 points count, so Khorkina's scores could be disregarded if they are a complete disaster. It's the name of the game. You win some, you lose some, and this is the first test for the all-around world champion of 1997, the first test of composure for Svetlana Khorkina in her quest to defend her titles. Now let's get back into and stay with this vault competition for the Russians, because the rest of Khorkina's teammates really do need to dig in deep, as Produnova, one of their new stars, is next to go. And I know, Monica, a gymnast, that you've got a lot to tell us.
Yes, and you see, I think the Russians know that they know that Khorkina is a weak vaulter. She'll be up there as the 5th on vault, and Arkayev should have 4 good vaulters, so her score should not matter too much. He should be able to put 4 better vaulters up than Khorkina. You know, she's leggy, she's world champion, she's aggressive, and she can mostly pull anything out in competition. But vault, obviously, she can't. But if he's a man as good as I think he is, he'll have 4 of the vaulters. Produnova, powerful, very good vaulter, scored well in the preliminary round.
Looks like we're about to pick up some more scores from Team Australia. Oh, isn't that a beautiful picture? Just one vault goes wrong. And again, there seems to be, well, a lot of conversation here, Monica, with the judges. They're clearly not happy. We're not getting much information back to the commentary box, but clearly not happy either with Khorkina's performances, the scores, or the Russian team's decision.
Well, it doesn't seem as though this is the panel in question. I can't understand it, because they aren't in deep debate. But possibly it could have been that a complaint has been put in. We don't know whether, in fact, she's done 2 vaults. We weren't guided as to whether that was her first vault or her second vault, or whether she's walked off. There's Arkayev, man of the match, the long-term mentor and coach to the Russians team.
what's going through that mind right now. There it is, finally.